Hello friends and welcome. Today we're going to be exploring the magic of loose incense and how you can use these aromatic herbal blends to really enhance your spells and rituals. Loose incense is more than just a fragrance. It's a conduit for magic, transformation, and for communicating with the divine. It has been used as a core component in many magical practices going back for thousands of years. Now in this video, I'll walk you through some of the best ingredients that you can use in your blends, how to burn your loose incense magically, safely and effectively, and of course some of the best times at which to burn your blends. Now, many more of us will be very familiar with the incense stick and also the cone. These are commercial incenses, which, yes, are wonderful ritual items, but they are much more passive. They burn more passively. They're used more generally as a room fragrance. We are less connected with the ingredients and also the processes by which they are made. Now, loose incense, on the other hand, is crafted with very specific herbs and resins and also oils. The different ingredients are selected for their specific energetic properties. So these ingredients all go into a blend and are aligned with specific intentions, whether that's love or strength, protection, or manifestation. So when burned, the loose incense doesn't just fragrance the air, it's very vigorous and overpowering and potent. Blended loose incense is symbolically encoded with a particular message or a meaning which is then carried up to the heavens. And of course, it's charged with your own intention and your energy. So there are certain times when you might prefer just to light an incense stick or a cone, but of course there are other times when loose incense can bring that liveliness and energy that you really need in order to shift states. If you work with specific deities or spirits or archetypes, such as the crone, the mother, or the trickster, then the herbs you select and the blends that you make should really align with their energies. Your incense blend should be able to evoke them in your spell work and really bring these beings to life so that you can communicate with them effectively on the spiritual realm. There are a great variety of beautiful aromatic herbs that you can choose from. Some traditional favorites are rose, lavender, rosemary, and sage. So these each create a very soothing, aromatic smoke when burned. Some lesser known herbs that make very powerful additions to magical blends are mugwort and yarrow, agrimony, and also some of the healing hedgerow herbs such as meadowsweet, hawthorn, elderflower, wild rose, which all carry their unique properties and deeply resonant symbolic meanings. Now, herbs are very combustible and they will burn to cinders very quickly. This is one of the reasons why it's a very good idea to add crushed tree resins to any of your loose incense herbal blends. Now, the tree resins in themselves contain very cleansing and healing properties. Each of them are aromatic in their own way, often lending fragrances which are lemony or vanilla-y or musky or very earthy and rich. So when you add the resins in with the herbs and the oils, they will give a strength, a depth and a potency to your incense blend. The resulting smoke will also be much smoother, much more vigorous, and your herbal blends will be enriched, very much enriched. Now, some wonderful tree resins to explore are frankincense and myrrh. You have copal, daima, pine tree resin, and also patchouli resin and dragon's blood. To burn loose incense, you'll want to be using a fire-resistant cast iron or brass resin burner, one like this brass cauldron burner or these beautiful little resin burners here. You will need to use charcoal discs. So you'll light the charcoal disc until it's burning red, and then place the loose incense onto the burning charcoal, and the charcoal is placed safely inside your resin burner. As the smoke rises, visualize your intentions being carried up with it. Now be careful not to use too much of your loose incense blend. And you just want to enhance the energy of your spell. You really don't want to suffocate your space. If you're burning indoors, it's good practice to ventilate the room by allowing the smoke to go out through a window or an air vent. Not only will you avoid breathing in the smoke, but your offering will be released up to the heavens rather than being trapped in the room with you. Of course, when we're practicing magic rituals, we're often inviting spirits to join us in a particular sacred space indoors. But they and the offering should be released after the ritual and allowed to return to the ether. Now, timing really matters when burning loose incense in a ritual. So if you want to release negative energy, for example, it really makes sense to burn your incense on a waning moon phase, or if you're working with the diurnal cycles, so solar energy, that will be waning sun phase when the sun's going down. So a good rule of thumb for choosing to work with either the moon or the sun is whether your intention is emotional or if it's a physical, like manifesting strength, health and wealth, for example, then rituals would be best timed when the sun's coming up. Of course, it's pulling all the light is pulling all the energy and growth up from the land. You can also align your burning rituals with seasonal sabbats and festivals, so Celtic fire festivals, the cross-quarter days, that's Imbolc, Lunasar. You've got the equinoxes and also the solstices as well. So you'll want to be selecting herbs and ingredients that align with those particular seasonal magical energies. And of course, the spirits and the deities who are associated with these particular seasons and their festivals. You can also work with planetary transits, so a harmonious Venus transit for manifesting love, or a Mars transit for asserting action or overcoming obstacles, for example, or dealing with a conflict. And of course, there's the planetary days and the planetary hours. So you can really enhance your magical working when you align your burning ritual with the rhythms and the cycles of the seasons and the celestial events. Working with loose incense is a profound way to enhance your magical rituals, to connect with divine spirits, and to intentionally shift and transmute energy. Try crafting your own blends or working with specially crafted formulas and see how these really enhance your spell work and your rituals. So let me know in the comments how you work with loose incense, and don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell for more magical herbalism insights.